Hope everybody's good. Not worrying about all that bullshit. I want to talk about like objective and subjective realities, I guess. The different outlooks of what we see. And I'm not going to define them for you. I mean, we pretty much know what they are. If you don't, then that's an easy solution. But maybe I'm kind of dumb, but to me, subjective is like more inward. You know, your opinions and all that. But thoughts, emotions, our ideas, our concepts, to me, they are as real as this couch I'm sitting on. They are as real as this hoodie or whatever this thing is. And I could push it further, more deeper to like when you actually think about yourself, better yet, just imagine that there's really nothing else around you, that you are it. Then ask yourself in this state, like, are you your thoughts? Are you your emotions? Are you your beliefs? Those are just things. They don't have appearance outside, but they do have appearance inside our brain or our mind. And as I said before, whatever is inside our mind expresses outward. So when these objects in our mind, thoughts, feelings, are just objects, then there's really no objective reality or subjective reality. Do you see what I'm saying? We tend to believe that this is me, this is you. You know what I'm saying? Even though we're individuals, but we're separate, and all our thoughts and all our ideas are just another different species. But they're all the same thing. They all take on the same quality. You see what I'm saying? When I when I feel fear, that's the same fear you're feeling. When I feel joy, when I feel happiness. What do we all do when we smile? I mean, how do we feel most of the time when we smile? Unless you're a sociopath, you're happy, or something tickled you. You see what I'm saying? It's all, even though I feel it, it's the same object as the other person. It's interesting how we live in this where nature in itself is polar, but Within nature itself, the polarity is always synthesized. But now these days, especially with all this bullshit, there's no synthesis. Well, there is a synthesis. It's just ass backwards. It's not natural. Our minds are just doing this, doing this. Our emotions being played with. And the whole time while we're dealing with all this shit, we forget that there is something who is aware, who observes the feelings, the ideas, the thoughts and concepts. If you are able to observe that, then that is not you. So why? So you have objective and subjective, which is total fucking same. Like any type of polarity, it's the same. As that had the same result. But anyway, so since I'm individual and you are individual, okay, and reality itself is it's all consciousness. It's not really concrete unless we believe it to be. Then yeah. So I'm saying, but for for me to have an actual reasonable, logical, well, I don't want to even say that word. Okay, remember nature. Okay, the two polarities, and nature in itself is the synthesis. Okay, so when two people communicate, naturally there's a synthesis. Do you see what I'm saying? There's there's a alchemical process. Like, for example, um, no, this is fucking stupid, but okay, I'm Pisces, and my girlfriend's Leo. So what happens to water when it's heated up? It turns to steam, and then that steam fucking goes up in the air, and then makes some fucking clouds, and then precipitation and shit, and then rain comes down to the earth, causes things to grow. Animals eat the shit that grows. So, I mean, there's an interplay of all the four elements if you actually play the logical progression in your mind and all that. But yeah, there's a chemical process in all discussions, in all true discussions that that has a dialectic background. That is, all information must be presented. I know I sound like I'm bouncing around here, but I don't care. So, our whole reality is based on that. See what I'm saying? I mean, if you watch my other videos, I don't know which one it is, I discuss that the basis of reality is consciousness, awareness, what we see. You know, interesting to think about. I mean, we would never know what reality is per se, because there is a cause that we couldn't fathom. The original cause that brought all this together. All right. Um, Take care. Lux et Veritas.